98.5, the Sports Hub. We're Toucher and Rich, 68 degrees at 8:41, 617-779-0985. And yesterday, Rich, was a very special day in Boston.
It was a special day, and...
what are you conjuring up here?
Hang on, things are getting a little spooky in here. Hang on, is the room spinning? Wallach, your cheese stick and ranch dressing is all of a sudden floating off of the crowd.
That just happens every day.
Yes, it was Godsmack Day in the city of Boston.
It was Godsmack Day, and according to Rich and Adolfo, who were out there, not a massive success. The mayor was out there, but you are saying, Rich, that there was about how many people when you were there?
Well, when I went there, see, the way it worked was that Mayor Walsh was going to be down there and proclaiming it Godsmack Day. He was going to be there at 4:30, but the way it worked is that Newberry Comics at Faneuil Hall said at 8 a.m., the first 500 people to buy a Godsmack CD, 1,000 horsepower. They end up getting a bracelet, which at 4 o'clock, you have to loiter around until 4, and at 4 o'clock, Godsmack the band will sign your CD. So I got there about 3:30, and I stayed till about 10 till 4, and there was nothing going on. So Adolfo was there at 4 o'clock when the whole event started, and Adolfo told us that about 40 people showed up.
Which is kind of sad.
Which, you know, somebody said, what did Artie Fufkin of Polymer Records set this whole thing up? Yeah. A Spinal Tap reference.
It was very a Spinal Tap. But we did learn a little something. Adolfo met a gentleman, and we did learn a little bit about him. I will go back in time and give this to you.
Okay.
Have you taken any drugs or drink?
I can go back even further.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
The music moved me.
Now, what kind of music do you like to listen to when you lift?
Do what?
When you lift or work out or exercise.
Now, we found out that it's common in Adolfo's world to drop the T in lift.
Yes, he said that it's common to do that. It's customary to drop the T in lift. That's what Adolfo told us.
You mean customary?
Yeah, it's customary. That's right. People were sending us, do you even lift, Adolfo? Does he work out at Planet Fitness?
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we continue.
Brutal heavy music, you know.
Have you taken any drugs or drank today?
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah. Now, unless you're wearing a Jägermeister lanyard. Now, where'd you get that?
This was from Ozfest 2006.
I was at that Ozfest, yeah.
Nice.
That's when Black Label Society played, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, have you ever flown in an airplane?
Yeah, I've had my fair share of flying to various countries out of state.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Various countries out of state, also to see his girlfriend in Niagara Falls.
That sounds like a kid trying to come up with a lie.
Yeah, it is the International Man of Visiting States.
Somebody said it's like they felt like, sandbags from the 40-year-old virgin.
It's a man who's not, I'm guessing that's a man that's not been on too many airplanes.
No.
If it weren't for Godsmack Day, what would you be doing right now?
Probably hanging out with one of my buddies or at a bar where my sister works.
Mm-hmm. Do you have...
Not a lot of employment, in other words.
Usually I took work off.
Yeah, I would be at work. But no, my sister works at a bar. Free booze.
Well, but I had to unnecessarily loiter between 8 and 4. Because it was going to be a madhouse here.
Yeah, that kind of went out the window.
Yes.
Do you have any tribal tattoos?
No tats yet, but I want to get one.
Okay, stop it. Okay, so he wants to get a tattoo. What does he want to get a tattoo of?
Oh, Boston Bee or Shamrock?
No. Think a little more smack. A little more smack than just a bean from Boston.
A wraparound of the bullets that people get. The wraparound bullet, or how about barbed wire? How about a barbed wire ring around his arm? That is what I'm guessing. Wallach, your guess?
Oh, you're asking me? I maybe something devilish like a pentagram, something like that.
Ooh, that would be so creepy.
No tats yet, but I want to get one. I'm really into fantasy related stuff, so I'm thinking I'm that's half dragon, half gargoyle.
Ooh, dragon gargoyle.
That's as bad as the wizard holding the globe.
Didn't you do? Boy,
A
didn't
wizard or a gargoyle? He went full nerd on you. I thought he was a badass, but he just went full nerd.
Yeah, you didn't you have a contest one time for someone to be an intern on the show, and one of the tasks was the first person to get a tattoo of a wizard holding a crystal ball ended up getting a job.
Yeah, but the guy went rogue and got Alf on fire.
Just as good.
And
Alf
he
on fire's even better.
And he didn't win the contest, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with some sick horns and a badass tail.
Yeah, man. I dig it. Are you into voodoo?
I'm not into it, but I've seen some voodoo stuff. Like recently, the other day ago, one of my friends, she apparently saw her boyfriend levitate. That's some crazy.
Godsmack Day, full of lots of street magic.
He lift off the ground.
That's not going to get old at all.
What kind of music do you like to listen to when you lift?
So it's at Adolfo. The concert you're referring to that you went to was Ozfest.
It was Ozfest. It's customary to drop the T.
This is good. So it's
Are you into voodoo? My girl I know, her boyfriend just levitated. No, we were on quite a bit of psychedelics at the time, but nonetheless, it happened.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, it seems like you're a pretty educated guy. Now, what is your favorite book?
Okay, what is this gentleman's favorite book?
Oh, it's going to be like, man.
Chugs.
No, but he's into fantasy and gargoyles.
Yeah, I was going to say the Friend Folio. Gary Gygax.
That would be the Fiend Folio.
Fiend Folio.
Yes.
Sorry, Fiend Folio.
Right
Gary
next to
Gygax.
the Dungeon Master's Guide.
I'm going to say
right.
The Witch in the Wardrobe or whatever the hell.
The Lion, the Witch, and the
The
Wardrobe?
Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe.
What?
Book.
Oh my goodness. Right now, I'm in the middle of reading Sully's book. Since I heard today was Godsmack Day, I picked up this book. Stoked about that.
That's very stoke-worthy.
My favorite book's the book I bought today.
That's right.
Certainly Stokeworthy.
And Adolfo says if you get on a bus for 50 hours, you might get 50 pages into it.
By the way, these people are nailing it. This is Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah.
This is Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
His voice is exactly Jesse Pinkman.
Yes.
Have you ever voted?
I'm not a huge Democratic, like, I don't follow government, like, so I don't have any favorites.
Right.
Wait, what?
Have you ever voted?
Don't have any favorites.
He doesn't have any favorites.
I think the weed it was creeper weed, and it just kicked in right at that moment. He just got lost.
And to him, I say, thank you. Let's keep it that way.
That's right.
What was that article for The Onion? My dumbass uneducated vote equals out the one you took time to make.
There you have it.
Right. And finally, can you sing us a little bit of your favorite Godsmack song?
I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins and so forth.
That voodoo song? It's actually Nickelback.
Voodoo, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's actually Nickelback. A lot of people get those guys confused.
Wait. I don't think so. Wait, you tell me, this song, Voodoo?
Yeah. I'm not the one that's so far away. That one.
Godsmack, that's not Nickelback.
Oh, it's Nickelback, yeah.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nickelback.
Look it up. Look up Voodoo on YouTube. Look at all of, maybe they might have remastered it, remixed it. Ask any fan of Godsmack, and they will tell you Voodoo is Godsmack's song. Even go upstairs, ask the guys upstairs who wrote the song. Ask them, because you don't know.
My goodness.
Good. Wow.
So far away when I feel
Yeah, go up and ask him. There's no line.
You're just looking around. So it's other than Marty Walsh, it looks like Godsmack stands alone.
remember why.
You can ask him to do your taxes. You can ask him to proofread your resume.
Juggle these CDs that weren't sold.
Ask him to play Frisbee. They're open for anything.
Yes.
What kind of music do you like to listen to when you lift?
Yes.
There you have it. So,
Godsmack Day! Yeah!
And who's
All right, we will be back in just a moment.
I've had my fair share of flying to various countries out of state.